everyone. So today's video we're going to be playing BitLife, and I thought, why not? Because BitLife is fun and never really recorded BitLife before, so why not? Alright, so here we go. I was born a male in Columbus, United States. My mother is a virgin. The circumstances as to how I was conceived are perplexing. My birthday is January 3rd. I am a Capricorn. My name is Keelan Porter. My mother is Cherish Porter, a Navy enlistee, age 20, and my father is unknown. Let's age up. Lately, I've been making sweet, sweet music by burping the melodies to my favorite songs. What's the new heirloom? Find the new heirloom. Nice. Japanese. I don't even know how to pronounce that. So, looks like we got our heirloom. Alright, let's age up. Age 2. New friend. A little boy from Kenya named Opio wants to become your friend. Name Opio Kenyo. Gender is male, age 3. Birthplace Mombasa, Kenya. Looks ugly. A little bit smart and kinda crazy. I don't want to be friends with someone like that. My mother has been promoted to seaman. Seaman. Well, okay, we got that. Also, if you haven't noticed, I got my hair dyed and cut. So, hope y'all like it. Middle ear infection. You are suffering from a middle ear infection. I don't even know what the heck that is. Oh well, let's keep going. Hong Kong has expressed concern about potential military conflict with Malaysia. I'm suffering from a middle ear infection. If anyone knows what a middle ear infection is, please let me know in the comments because I have no idea. My mother has been promoted to petty officer 3rd class. Alright. Elementary school. You are starting elementary school, Little Russo Elementary School. Type public level elementary school, age 6 years. Alright. New friend. Your classmate Carlos wants to become your friend. Name Carlos Rapino. Gender male, age 5. I guess he's completely ugly. He's extremely smart and a little bit crazy. I guess so. You are suffering from asthma. Well, guess I need an inhaler now. I have been enrolled in elementary school at Little Russo Elementary School. A video went viral of me sitting in my car seat playing air drums in perfect timing with Dave Grohl's drumming to Everlong. I became friends with Carlos Rufino. I have been diagnosed with asthma. Allison Ball's troublemaker. Your classmate Allison just stole your teacher Mrs. Page's key card and left class to raid the teacher's lounge for snacks. What will you do? Ignore her antics, report her to the principal, attack her, laugh at her. Report her to the principal. You visited the principal office and reported your classmate Allison for acting up in class. Principal Mrs. Allen said she would look into it. Oh, so you're not really going to do anything about it. You're just going to look into it? Okay, whatever. Age 6 years. My mother has been promoted to Petty Officer 2nd Class. I fell out of my bed and injured my back for 4 days. My classmate Allison acted up in Mr. Age's class. I visited the principal's office and reported my classmate Allison for acting up in class. The principal, Mrs. Allen, said she would look into it. Class clown. You are sitting in class and think of something super funny to say in response to the teacher's question, then she calls on you. What will you do? Rip the joke, answer the question seriously, never mind. I'll rip the joke, see what happens. Seasonal monsoons pound the terrain of the Philippines, causing flash landslides countrywide. I ripped a joke in front of my class. Rachel Hancock, troublemaker. Your classmate Rachel just began jumping from desk to desk. Your teacher, Mrs. Chapman's class. What will you do? Ignore her antics, report her to the principal, attack her, laugh at her. My mother has been promoted to Petty Officer 1st Class. Everybody at school laughed at me for not knowing that a seahorse is in fact a real animal. My classmate Rachel acted up in Mrs. Chapman's class. I laughed at her antics. Cherish Porter, Misha, your mother wants to buy you pet a pet Welsh corgi named Misha. Age 2 years, female, color gray and white. Health pretty good. Happiness pretty good. Smarts okay, and craziness alright. Yes, I want her. Dream come true. Your mother brought home a dog named Misha for you. War has erupted as Hong Kong has invaded Malaysia from both the south and east. My mother got me a dog named Misha. Asia Reed, first kiss. You have an opportunity to have your first kiss with a girl from your class named Asia Reed. What will you do? Well, if she's that ugly, I don't know if I want to kiss her. Kiss her with tongue. Kiss her, but definitely no tongue. Run away from her. Yes, kiss her. All grown up, you kissed Asia Reed. Her enjoyment was pretty okay. My mother has been promoted to Chief Petty Officer. I had my first kiss with Asia Reed. I made sure not to slip her any tongue. Carlos Rapinoe, best friends. Your friend Carlos wants to become best friends with you. What will you do? Agree to become best friends, keep the status quo. I started middle school at Winston McCulty Middle School. My friend Carlos asked me to become best friends with him. Friend Carlos and I became best friends. Paul Wilson, exam ethics. Your classmate Paul tells you that he is going to fail your history teacher, Mrs. Mrs. Fartlander's class unless you let him cheat off of you on the upcoming exam. What will you do? Let him cheat off me. According to the principal, help him study instead. Refuse to help him. We'll help him study instead. Knowledge is power. You helped your classmate Paul study for the test. He still failed the exam. Well, that just proves how stupid you are. My mother has been promoted to Senior Chief Petty Officer. My classmate Paul asked me to help him cheat in Mrs. Fartlander's class. I offered to help him study instead. New friend. Your classmate Paul wants to become your friend. Paul Wilson, male, age 13. Looks pretty okay. Smarts, not so much. Craziness, pretty bad. I'm not going to become friends with a crazy person, no matter how good he looks. I've noticed that my Welsh Corgi Misha seems to be behaving differently recently. Okay, well, let's check on Misha, see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. I guess give her a bath or into the wild, sell her, spend time with her, give her a treat, take her to the vet, or take her on a walk. We can take her on a walk. Your enjoyment, not so much her enjoyment, a lot. Nice walk. I took my Welsh Corgi, Misha, on a midnight stroll. High school. You are starting high school. Asia Bell High Asia Aisha? I don't know. Asia Bell High School. Public high school. 4 years. Extracurricular activity. Now that you're in high school, you are thinking about participating in an extracurricular activity. What will you do? Athleticism is not that great, though. I don't know, let's see. See what my school offers. I am not interested in that. I am not interested in that. Started high school at Asia Bell High School. The weird symptoms that my Welsh Corgi Misha exhibited have stopped. E. Granger had E. Gender has now been formally recognized as a gender option on Hong Kong's census. I thought about joining an extracurricular activity at my new high school, but decided against it. James Porter, your mother just gave birth to a boy named James, your new half-brother. Okay. Don't see how that's possible since I have no idea who my father is, but we'll figure that out in the future. My mother gave birth to a boy named James Porter, my new half-brother. He was the result of a random Tinder hookup. My friend taught my friend taught me the boner tuck maneuver, so now I can walk around with a concealed hard on anywhere I go. Okay. It's time to take your driving test. Will you take it? Take the test. What does this road sign mean? Snow Ranger Patrol, snowmobile crossing, ski lodge property. Done and done. You passed your driving test. Cool. My mother has been promoted to Master Chief Petty Officer. I passed my driving test and got a driver's license. Okay. Wonder if I'll be able to pick out a car. Oh, your Welsh Corgi Misha died at the age of 10. She passed from old age in the night and was found deceased by your mother. Oh, that's sad. Pedro Anger, new friend. Your classmate Pedro wants to become your friend. Pedro Anger, gender male, age 17. Looks is okay. Smarts is alright. Craziness is too high. You're not going to be friends with a crazy person. Let's check relationships here. Okay, mom is doing alright. She died. And then James Porter, my half brother, ship is okay. Carlos, best friend, is alright. Well, all choked up, you mourned the loss of your beloved Welsh Corgi Misha. Alright. A Category 2 cyclone has made landfall on the shores of Syria. Some flooding and wind damage are expected, but Meteorologists uh, uh, metro me, I don't know how to pronounce that, are predicting that the damage will be minimal. My Welsh corgi Misha passed from old age in the night and was found deceased by my mother. I mourned my late Welsh corgi Misha. Graduation. You graduated from high school. What will you do now? Apply to university? Take some time off. I guess I'll take some time off. Red spots. While getting dressed, you notice some red spots on your body. What will you do? Concern is bad. It doesn't bother me. Go to the doctor. Take some aspirin. Search the web. Let's go to the doctor. With the local doctor, you will schedule an appointment to see. Um, Let me just see. Dr. Jackson's reputation. Dr. Stone's reputation. Actually, never mind. Graduated from high school, I can't help but wonder how lazy a person must be to not use their turn signal, considering it's literally a flick of the finger. I had spots all over my skin. Nausea. You are feeling queasy and your skin is clammy. What will you do? Doesn't bother me. Go to the doctor. Drink a smoothie. Search the web. You researched your symptom on the web and conclude that you probably have diarrhea. What will you do? Hope it goes away. Go to the doctor. Pray. Hope it goes away. Apply to university today. Pick your major. I don't know. Good. Get a job instead. Brain surgeon, engineer, financial advisor. What's the best one for me? Um, I don't know. It's a junior animator. It'll be fine. You applied for junior animator position at Mayberry Media, but received an email letting you know that you will not be getting an interview. Okay, I guess I'm not getting an interview then. Well, that sucks. I experienced nausea. I did some research online and concluded that I have diarrhea. I hoped for the best. I decided to see what jobs were available. I applied for the position of junior animator at Mayberry Media, but didn't get an interview. My luck, anyway. Carlos Fernari concert. Your best friend Carlos has tickets to a Kanye West concert and invites you to go with him. What will you do? Uh, I'll go, and I'll have to skip this because it's an ad. I guess I just didn't like the Kanye West concert. Okay. My half brother James started elementary school. I went to a Kanye West concert with my best friend Carlos. Rockin' Robin. There's less to wonder about Boy Wonder now that Robin, Batman's trusty sidekick, has come out as bisexual. Hearing the news makes you curious if there are other superheroes who might also want to come out. Who will be next? Who could be next? Captain Marvel, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, or Cyclops? I don't know, maybe Aquaman? Hong Kong's forces have been withdrawn from Malaysia, at it indicating an end to the war. The death toll from the war reached 255 with an additional 7,387 injured. Hearing that Robin came out as bisexual made me wonder if Aquaman would be next. You never know. Maybe he could be next. Instagram. Your friends are all joining Instagram. What will you do? Sign up for Instagram. Especially, you signed up for Instagram account. E. My half brother James has been diagnosed with the chicken pox. I signed up for an Instagram account. Kyrie O'Toole. New friend. A guy named Kyrie wants to become your friend. Kyrie O'Toole, male, 23, real estate agent at Polar Real Estate. Looks okay. Kind of dumb. Not so crazy. My ride or die. Are you friends with Kyrie? You are now friends with Kyrie O'Toole. My half-brother James is no longer suffering from the chicken pox. I've been thinking about how people who don't use their turn signals deserve dead cell phone batteries. I became friends with Kyrie O'Toole. Cherish Porter, your mother has a friend who works at the City of Columbus and can get you a job referral as junior mail carrier. Uh, okay, maybe. Let's see. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the City of Columbus. Yay! I went to a cafe and witnessed a robbery. A friend of my mother offered to set me up with a job as junior mail carrier for the City of Columbus. I was hired for the position of junior mail carrier for the City of Columbus with a salary of $34,582. Let's age up. Oh gosh. Kira Brain, seductress. Your supervisor Kira just winked at you and said she would like for you to be the boss of her. What will you do? Get at it, reject her advances, report her to HR. Let's get at it.
Yeah.
Let's shoot for a promotion soon. You let your supervisor Kira seduce you. I don't even know. My enjoyment was kind of okay. Her, she loved it. Ah, gosh. My supervisor Kiara winked at me and said she would like for me to be the boss of her. I hooked up with my supervisor Kiara. I don't even know. Clothing malfunction. While on a hike in the mountains, the button on your pants popped off. What will you do? Go home and change, rely on the zipper, use something around me as a belt. Rely on the zipper. My half brother James started middle school. I have been given a raise of I've been given a raise of 12.28%. My salary is now $38,830. I accidentally dropped my watch into the garbage disposal while it was running. I depended on my zipper after the button on my pants popped on. Kira Brain, overtime. Your supervisor Kira approaches you and tells you that she needs you to start putting in 4 more hours a week of unpaid overtime. What will you do? Agree to put in the extra hours, explain that I can't do that, refuse and insult her. I'll do that. Whatever it takes, you committed to start committing and to work 44 hours a week. Your supervisor Kira called you a treasure. My supervisor Kira has asked me to start putting in 44 hours a week at the City of Columbus. I told her that would be no problem. She called me a treasure. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this here and make this part one. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, stay awesome, stay cool, and peace out, wild gamers.